In the quiet village of Oakhaven, nestled between ancient forests and the gentle rise of the whispering peaks, lived Alara. She wasn't a leader or a figure of grand renown, but a simple potter, her hands shaping clay into vessels of beauty and utility. Yet there was an unmistakable tranquility about her, a calm that seemed to defy the daily demands of village life. While others rushed to market, fretted over harvests, or lamented the endless tasks, Alara moved with a quiet, unhurried grace. Her pots were always perfectly formed, her garden vibrant, and her spirit unburdened. Alara, the villagers would often marvel, "Do you have more hours in your day than the rest of us?" Her secret wasn't extra hours in the day, but a profound commitment to the ones she already had. Alara woke up at 4 a.m. every single day without fail. For years, this discipline had been her silent anchor, her hidden wellspring of peace. While the village slept under a blanket of stars, Alara embraced the deep stillness. Her mornings began not with a jolt, but with the soft crackle of kindling in her hearth and the gentle bubbling of water for her herbal tea. The first hour was sacred, a time she fiercely guarded for herself. In that pre-dawn quiet, she wouldn't touch her potter's wheel or tend to her garden. Instead, she'd sit by the fire, sometimes in silent meditation, letting her thoughts settle like dust. Other times she'd read from ancient texts, allowing wisdom to seep into her spirit. Most mornings she'd simply contemplate, mapping out her day not just with tasks, but with intentions. This was her mental tilling, preparing the soil of her mind for the day ahead, ensuring she would respond to life, not just react. From 5 a.m. to 6 a.m., she dedicated herself to physical movement, a brisk walk along the forest edge, observing the awakening wildlife, or a series of gentle stretches that loosened her body. This wasn't about strenuous exercise, but about honoring her physical vessel, building quiet energy, and releasing any nascent tension before the day's demands could even begin to form. By the time the first rays of sun kissed the peaks and the village began to stir, Alara had already completed a significant portion of her personal day. She was bathed, dressed, and often had a simple, nourishing breakfast prepared, ready to greet the world with a genuine smile. Finn, a young woodcarver in the village, was Alara's opposite. Talented but perpetually harried, his workshop was often a chaotic mess, his mornings a blur of oversleeping, frantic carving, and battling the clock. He'd arrive at the market looking exhausted, feeling like he was always a step behind. "Alara," he once sighed, watching her calmly arrange her pots. "How do you manage? You always seem so at peace. I feel like I'm running out of time every single day." Alara's eyes twinkled. "Perhaps it's because I'm trying to die later, Finn." He paused, his brow furrowed in confusion. "Die later? What does that even mean?" "It means," Alara explained softly, "that each day is a precious, finite gift. Most people wake up, and the day immediately begins to happen to them. They rush from one demand to the next, constantly reacting, rarely pausing to truly live or appreciate the moments. They experience only a fraction of the life available to them within those hours. But if you claim the earliest hours, if you intentionally carve out time for your mind, your body, and your spirit before the world demands anything from you, you're essentially adding more life to your life. You're living more fully, more deeply, with greater intentionality. You're not just existing, you're truly being in each moment, extracting its maximum potential. So metaphorically, you're dying later, because you've packed so much more profound living into your time here on Earth." Finn was silent, the words resonating deeply within him. The idea wasn't just about waking up early, it was about sovereignty over one's time, about cultivating a deeper sense of presence. Inspired, Finn decided to try. The first few days were a battle against his own ingrained habits. His body protested, his mind yearned for the comfort of his bed. But he persisted, remembering Alara's serene face. He started small, 20 minutes of quiet contemplation, a short walk to the river. Slowly, the early mornings transformed from a struggle into a sanctuary. He began to plan his day with purpose, not just his carving orders, but also moments for quiet reflection and learning. He noticed a profound shift in his energy, his focus, and even the quality of his wood carvings, which now seemed imbued with a new sense of calm. He wasn't a Lara, waking at 4 a.m., but he found his own rhythm, his own hidden discipline. He started waking an hour earlier than before, using that time for planning and sharpening his tools in the quiet. The impact was transformative. He felt more in control, less reactive. His creativity soared, and his interactions with customers felt more genuine. He wasn't just surviving, he was thriving. Ilara's simple habit wasn't a charm for eternal youth, but a powerful reminder that the richness of life isn't measured by its length, but by its depth and quality. By embracing hidden discipline, by intentionally shaping the quiet hours before the world awakens, Ilara, and now Finn, were not just waking up early. They were choosing to live more, to experience more, to be more. They were, in their own quiet way, living a life so full, so rich, that they were truly dying later. What hidden discipline will you embrace today? The quiet hours are waiting. Start small, be consistent, and reclaim your time, your peace, and your potential. Your richer, fuller life begins the moment you choose to live it with intention.